A wall of ice that swept away everything in its path. And it struck just as Nepal's Sherpa guides were preparing the route for this year's climbing season. It's the worst tragedy this mountain's ever seen. The ultimate summit for any climber, hundreds try to scale its icy slopes every year. And it's the Sherpas they depend on to lead the way. Kaji Sherpa was buried under snow for 3 hours before he was rescued. Out of danger, still in shock. He says he's seen his fellow guides die around him.
The ice fell on us. It was so scary. This was my last climb. I'll never go up Everest again.
In memory of those who died, most of the other guides have decided that for this year, they won't make the climb. Groups have been returning from the mountain's base camp. Edmar Zek was one of those who came back.
3 years ago, I was in a big skiing accident. I couldn't even walk up a set of stairs. So here I am now taking on Everest. So I was very, very much looking forward to it. And then to find that this was closed, it was an emotional thing for me.
For a country that depends heavily on tourism, this is a loss in many ways.
The climbing season for Mount Everest seems like it's over this year. And while many of the climbers might hope to return another year, for many, this tragedy has meant that their lives have changed forever.
Anita Tamang's husband was one of the Sherpas who died. She has an 11-month-old baby girl. I'm both her mother and father now, she tells me. I have to take care of her. I'm completely helpless. I want the government to give me a job. And while she thinks about the future of her daughter, it'll be hard for her to look back at the mountains that once gave them life, that have today taken away so much. Yogita Limaye, BBC News, Kathmandu.